What is up, traders? Your boy Trader Power here with another review. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side of the camera. I'm looking at the wrong side, but now I'm looking at the right side of the camera. Whatever. This is a new review of the new Pokemon Series 6 of Pokemon Select Series 6 Jazwares Series Articulated Raikou figure. Previously reviewed the Suicune figure. We will do a size comparison in this video. This figure is an absolute unit. I think it's probably twice as big as Suicune. But anyway, we're gonna get this out of the package and get to reviewing it right now. So subscribe, stay tuned to the video, like the video. You know what to do. If you don't do it, you're a bad friend. I'm serious. Let's get to review. And here we are, trainers in the Shrine of the Fire Monkey. That sounds crazy. It's not the Shrine of the Fire Monkey. It's literally a table in my room. Anyway, you see the figure here, Pokemon Pikachu. You see Select Series, and this is Trainer Team Series, so it is a Target exclusive. If you don't believe me, Target exclusive. Anyway, you see Raikou in the front. This is the absolute unit. I have very big hands. That's not the point. Articulated Raikou in all languages except for some languages. Oh my gosh. And you see Raikou right here, spot varnish on the side. He is spot varnish in another image. If you can't see that, buy the figure at target.com or on the app, or just let's just say just find it at Target. And anyway, we have Mewtwo and Garchomp coming in series. I think Mewtwo just released, if not soon, and Garchomp is probably going to be in later this month, if not next year. We have review Rayquaza Series 6 Pokemon right here, Pikachu Select. Here's the SKU code, just so you can get it. Jazwares, you know it's official. You have a tail that you have to put on, and on the side you have nothing else worth my time except Pikachu and the Pokeballs and anything. Nobody cares about Pikachu. Anyway, let's get this out of the package. Just a quick note, in this packaging, it does come in plastic clasp, but the tail is packaged separately from the body. You have to plug it in the tail hole. Just a quick summary, and just to know why, but you do these simple cuts to the little things that hold him in his plastic prison. Trying to make sure there's no other plastic prison packaging, and this is useless. And you take it out of the plastic as like such. Put him on the side. Jesus, that's a big figure. Anyway, this is simply in the back plastic. So okay, so just so you know, this tail is in the back of the plastic in a little tab. Please do not throw this away because you will instantly not want this figure anymore. This is literally bad. But anyway, this tail does plug in. Let's just get a quick look at the tail. It's actually kind of like teal blue and a little spark on the back. It's really sculpted good, and then you just plug this in right in the tail spot as such, and it literally, if you don't go in that hole, that didn't sound right. He literally just plugs in and it looks awesome. This figure, before we get into that review, it does come with a stand, one of the small stands that I find absolutely useless. Yeah, it just plugs in here. I usually just take these off and use the replacements I have for the long ones for the birds, but yeah, it's articulated stand, so you can get them in nice poses. It plugs in under his stomach. But yeah, this figure is absolutely unit. Let's take a closer look at this guy. I just move this camera down just a little bit. This guy is awesome. Just look, take a closer look at this guy. If you don't stop moving, look at it. The face is awesome. The hair is awesome. The hair is made of the same material as Suicune. It slightly feels harder, but you got all his tattoos on him. Make him look like a tribal kitty cat. His feet look awesome. I can tell this guy has some nice articulation. I may be regretting those words in seconds. He also has the spikes on the bottom. Nice gray paint, solid through the figure. And his face is awesome. Let's get a quick look at the face if you would focus. It's actually quite intimidating. I always associated Suicune with like a big dog, and then Raikou was like a tiger because of like the saber-tooth tiger, and Entei was just a big lion. But Entei is my favorite regardless. That's not the point. Oh, I got a little scuff right here. It only comes up on camera. It doesn't look that shiny in person, but anyway. Oh, it just came off. Anyway, this figure looks awesome. Let's get size comparisons, and then we'll get into the articulation. Shall we? Now, just a quick fact. I do know for a fact because when I first got this figure, which was days ago, don't yell at me. Days ago, I did look up the heights of the legendary dogs, and Entei is the tallest, then Suicune, then Raikou. Raikou's about 6'3", and Entei is 6'7", but I do realize that this line is not really based on scale, more or less trying to get you your favorite Pokemon figures out there, but yet, you know, kind of give us a little bubble just so we can actually, you know, get these legendary dogs in good scale. But anyway, nobody cares about the scale of these figures. We just want Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. And I hope and I pray that NT is bigger than Raikou. Because my mind will not, first of all, NT is my favorite legendary Pokemon, but my mind will not forgive me if I can, first of all, if I didn't look at these heights, I wouldn't even care. But the thing is I did because I am a height fanatic and a Pokemon lore fanatic, and I can't help it. But anyway, these figures do look good together. I mean, Raikou looked like he should be bigger than Suicune in the first place. So, I mean, Suicune's more like the streamlined kind of lean dog, and Raikou's like a tiger. So, I'm going to let it slide this time. If Entei is smaller than Suicune or Raikou, I'm going to flip. But I expect him to be smaller than Raikou. But if he's smaller than Suicune, I'm going to lose it. But anyway, this figure looks amazing. Let's get to the next size comparison. Now, right now, we do have him next to his Cantonian counterpart. We have Zapdos next to Raikou. These are both the same series. This is around series 1, 2, or 3, the Zapdos Select Pokemon Jazwares series. These figures look so good together. Once I get Entei, I want to see, because I really wanted to start doing stop motion. If any of you have been here longer than how long I've been here, I don't know. But if anybody knows, I've done stop motion before. I'm not the best at it, but I can do it. But I really want to do a stop motion between the legendary dogs versus the legendary birds. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I don't know if I'm even going to do it, but I want to at least try to see if I can even attempt to be consistent in doing or working on that. But these look good together. And I would, if you asked me when I was a kid if I was ever going to get in-scale figures of these legendary Pokemon, I would say if I don't, I'm probably going to be upset, but I would say no. But you know what? You get what you asked for, and it's nice. Next size comparison. Just to see the pure mass of this figure, here he is next to the SH Figure Arts Ash, and I choose you Ash and his SH Figure Arts Pikachu, and you can see he towers over them. Like, I don't think you can see the full mass of them because Ash stands right there, but this is literally how big he is. His head is the size of Ash's upper torso to the top of his head, and he makes Pikachu look like a pipsqueak, which Pikachu is a pipsqueak. And we're not going to ignore the fact that I said that because he is a pipsqueak. But this Raikou figure is just awesome, and I love it so much. It's probably the perfect Raikou figure. Could it be a little bit smaller? I hope it would be, because at this point, I love having a big electric tiger on my table. Anyway, let's get to the articulation of this guy. Now, the articulation for this guy is probably, I have not moved this figure as soon as I got out of the package, so let's look at it. I know for a fact that the mouth can move. If I can please get my big fingers in there. Yeah, his mouth does move, so you can see his bottom teeth there. You can also see the tongue. Okay, stop moving. Let's see if I can focus in there. You can see the teeth and the tongue right in there, and it does close up all the way, or not all the way, but enough. His head does look like it's on a joint, but it's like Suicune's head, so it can move up, but because of his hair, it can't move back, but it can move forward. Can you focus? Thank you. I appreciate it. His head, oh yeah, his head goes all the way down, so you can give him into like a nice roaring pose if you want to, and I'm pretty sure it could just tilt side to side, and it's no wobble, but it's fine. It's cool, right? His arms are just like Suicune, so they can go all the way up front. The front ones are all the way up front. They stand all the way up top, and they do move, like chingle out a little bit just to move in. I'm not sure what joint that is, but his arms are on a hinge, not that far. They're much blockier, and could they swivel a little bit? And the hand paws are all on the hinge too. Okay, let's see if I can move that. So the hands are on the switch too, plus they move side to side, so you got a little ankle rocker. I like the way the claws are sculpted, because I remember when I was a kid, I always paid attention to Raikou's claws, because they always look like they're like deep inside, so I guess they did pay attention to the details, so from like an illusion, it does look like that. But his torso's not moving like Suicune's, but yet again, Suicune's kind of, you know, leaner, so I mean, that does make sense. But his back legs do go all the way out. They also click there, so you know they're not gonna move anymore, and they go in. His back legs do move farther back. You can see the joint right there. It's like a little hinge swivel, and his legs do move a little in and out, and his legs do kind of spread apart a little bit, move in. And his feet back here do move a little bit, but they move like they're very like stiff, but they do move a little bit. Also swivel. Yeah, and his tail is absolutely useless, but then again, it does plug in, so we're gonna be tolerant of that. Yeah, this figure is awesome. Just for an overall scale size of the figure, I'm gonna try to get my measuring tape, and if I can, I will be back in the video. So I have succeeded in getting this tape, and if you have made it this long in the video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment how long you've been in this video. That way I can tell, and I will like your comment automatically. But anyway, from the top, from the feet to the head, he's about 6 inches tall. Around a little bit less than 6 inches, maybe 5.5, maybe 5, almost 6 inches tall. From the back of the tail to the head, he's about 9 inches flat. And just for up here, the legs in between, they're about 5 inches. And each leg, just for a size of the thing, is about 4 inches. And the head is a good 1.5 inches, maybe 2.5 inches long. That's just the scale and the size of this figure. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I might like if Entei. I don't think Entei can beat this figure, but if he does, you'll know first. But anyway, guys, if you love this, let me get a good pose, Raikou. If you love this figure and you love this review, you can't wait to get this figure in your hands, please leave a like, subscribe for more. I will make more videos as soon as I get them. I think the next one on my list is Mewtwo. If I can't find him, then I'll try to get Electivire. But anyway, guys, support the channel. I'm not getting paid for this, but your support means everything to me. And keep training, guys.